Lay. Sir. Yeah. Yeah.
Kane is in the building.
Yeah. Alright, already the show goes on all night. Till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when it comes up, the show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night. Till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when it comes up, the show goes on.
Have you ever had the feeling that you was being had? Don't that shit that make you mad? They treat you like a slave, put chains all on your soul and put whips up on your back. They be lying through they teeth, hope you slip up off your path. I don't switch up, I just laugh, put my kicks up on they desk, unaffected by they threats. Then get busy on they ass. See, that's how that Chi-Town made me, that's how my daddy raised me. That glittering may not be gold, don't let nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you never have to pay me. Go and put your hands up, when times is hard you stand up. LUP the man, cause a brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up.
Already the show goes on all night. Till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night. Till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on.
One in the air for the people ain't here. Two in the air for the father that's there. Three in the air for the kids in the ghetto. Four for the kids that don't wanna be there. None for the niggas trying to hold them back. Five in the air for the teacher not scared to tell those kids that's living in the ghetto that they're holding back, that the world is theirs. Yeah, yeah, the world is yours. I was once that little boy, terrified of the world. Now I'm on a world tour. I will give up everything, even start a world war for these ghetto girls and boys I'm rapping around the world for. Africa to New York, Haiti then I detour. Oakland out to Oakland, Gaza Strip to Detroit. Say hip hop only destroy. Tell them look at me, boy. I hope your son don't have a gun and never be a D-boy.
Already the show goes on all night. Till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night. Till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on.
So no matter what you've been through, no matter what you into, no matter what you see, when you look outside your window, brown grass or green grass, picket fence or barbed wire, never ever put them down. You just lift your arms higher, raise them till your arms tired. Let them know you there, that you struggling, surviving, that you gon' persevere. Yeah, ain't nobody leaving, nobody going home. Even if they turn the lights out, the show is going on. Alright.
Already the show goes on all night. Till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Alright, already the show goes on all night. Till the morning we dream so long. Anybody ever wonder when they would see the sun? Just remember when you come up, the show goes on. Goes on. Goes on.
Kane is in the building.
Who else really tryna fuck with Hollywood Code? I'm with Marley G, bro, flying Holly Grove chicks to my Hollywood shows. And I wanna tell you something that you probably should know. This that Slumdog Millionaire Bollywood flow. And My real friends never hearing from me. Fake friends write the wrong answers on the mirror for me. That's why I pick and choose. I don't get shit confused. I got a small circle. I'm not with different crews. We walk the same path, but got on different shoes. Live in the same building, but we got different views. I got a couple cars I never get to use. Don't like my women single. I like my chicks in twos. And these days, all the girls is down the road. I hit the strip club and all them bitches find a pole. Plus I've been sipping, so this shit is moving kinda slow. Just tell my girl to tell a friend that it's time to go.
Now tell me how you love it. You know you at the top and only heaven's right above it. We own. It's young money, motherfucker. If you ain't running with it, run from it, motherfucker. Alright. Now somebody show some money in this bitch. And I got my bees with me like some honey in this bitch. You dig? I got my gun in my boot purse and I don't bust back because I shoot first. Meet me.
Stuck inside that grave a long time. Didn't think I'd make it through those long nights, but you never late, you always on time. Remember when you got me out there, you got me out there. And now I see your blessings every day. Thankful that your kingdom's on the way. Angels all around me, hear them sing like, oh, I'll never get used to this. I'll never get used to this. This is how I wanna live. Forever we'll be singing like, oh. Walk about the grave, yeah, I'ma
devil, boy, you out of time now. Spirit moving in me on my fire now. I know it won't ever die out, won't ever die out. And now I see your blessings every day. Thankful that your kingdom's on the way. Angels all around me, hear them sing like, oh, I'll never get used to this. I'll never get used to this. This is how I wanna live. Forever we'll be singing like, oh, I'll never get used to this. Yeah. From the morning to the evening, I could sing your praise all day. From the prison to the garden, you're the God who's breaking chains. When I look back on my whole life, there's a silver lining of grace. I can't wait to thank you, Jesus. Oh, I'll never get used to this. I'll never get used to this. This is how I wanna live. Forever we'll be singing like, oh, I'll never get used to this. I'll never get used to this. I'll never get used to this. This is how I wanna live. This is how I wanna. Forever we'll be singing like, oh, I'll never get used to this.
Chad, baby. It is that time. It is the penultimate round. I hope you guys are ready to go. As you guys can see, it is myself on the decks today with you guys. Obviously, Cribbo out of office. The man has been having a little bit of time to himself. He obviously filled in with me being a bit sick earlier this week, taking the strain of both the streams. So man deserves it. He can take a half day. So our boys out on the golf course. And our brother Bonang is again getting everything ready to make his trip down to PE tomorrow. So we'll obviously keep him in our thoughts and prayers. So you guys are here with me. I think today we are going to be trading already. I know the guys talking about the Timu Cracker. I think we're going to trade the Cracker on stream today. You know what? It's just a whole thing I always say to you guys, to manage to talk in the group, to do everything. It's month end. Like, I'm not going to make us sit around like we did yesterday, Chad. If we can't get clear direction today, we'll probably call it a little bit early. But you guys just know, we want to be here for a good time, not a long time. If it's a long time, that's just a bonus. But I think we'll do the Cracker live with you guys today. So we're going to see what happens there. So if you are a Prodigy member, please just note we will be trading it here on stream today. And then we'll start everything back to the normal programming on Monday at the start of the new month. I did see some of the guys mention it. Please remember, it is month end, and that's just why I'm saying we're not going to stick around. It can expect very, very choppy price action coming to the end of the month. So again, Fridays we expect pullbacks. It is going to be at end of month. So if things are going to be chop city, we don't want to be part of it. We had a very, very good week, so we're not going to try to force anything unnecessary. We are very, very close to that 19.7k mark, Chad. And as you guys know, that is every step closer to the 24-hour stream as we approach the 20k mark. So if you are new, please drop a like, subscribe if you haven't yet. It really helps the channel, and turn that notification bell, because we are going to really start pushing the content game. The podcast guests have all been reached out to. We actually have a very, very nice group that we want to be doing the podcast with. We're just trying to let the guys all line up with their confirmations. Then we can start booking, scheduling. There might even be some international guests. We'll be the first South African streamers, or even in the trading space, to get access to these guys. So when I say we're doing it big, we are not trying to play around. We always say we will not put scammers or any of that shit on our stream, on our platform. So if we do put them on here, there is an essence to what they do. But there's a very, very big person who we are busy locking some things in, finalizing some details. but that we could bring you. So the more love, support you guys show us, the easier it makes us to do these things for you as the community. We might even be doing something where it's going to be an in-person event, so you guys will also get to meet that person if you attend that event coming up. So you guys are going to have to make sure you keep a lookout on the socials. But Chad, there's a lot we are working on in the background. So that's what I say to the guys, especially our Project G members. We do apologize where we feel maybe you guys haven't had access to us or things haven't gone as well as what they normally go. It's purely just because we are full steam ahead with other things behind the scenes. So again, it's not your fault. We are just distracted. We are trying to juggle so many things at the moment, but we're really going to try and get everything back to normal and get it back on the rails from start of next week. But let's keep it going. Yeah, you study the best community, so we will never see the Joe Ashes on SA on 2G stream. Lol, never, my brother. Never. There is one person we actually wanted to, just for some controversy, we wanted to try and get them on. We said we down for it, so we will see who can come on. We know you guys love the drama, so put someone on there and see what happens. But yeah, hey, German brothers, the Globlicks, there we go. Hey, Chad. So as I say, the more love you guys show us, as I say, we're not even saying not just the content side, but as I said, there would even possibly be a thing, as I say, in person. So you guys that will come onto that event would also be able to meet him. But Chad, that's obviously for us to talk a little bit about later on in the future when things are 100% confirmed. But without further ado, we're going to get into it. If you're new here, we always open up our streams with a prayer. And if you guys can join me in that, you can bow your heads now as we are about to pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I pray that you please be with us today as we embark in this final chapter of this week's trading. As we always say, we come here today to be with our community, to try and make a difference for ourselves, for our families, for our futures. We always talk about it, that sometimes you walk these difficult journeys and people are always questioning what they for that cannot see. But we always have faith that, again, you lead us in those righteous paths. So again, with the fact that we are here today, we are in this community, we all know it was in your word and your power and your meaning. Again, Chad, and our community, Lord, I pray that you please put that protecting hand of guidance over myself, over Chris, over Bonang as he travels down this weekend for a safe journey on the roads, with all of our community and themselves and their families, to carry on counting their blessings and just be there to overprotect us and look after us. For without you, you'll never forsake us. Lord, again, we just want to thank you for all the countless blessings that we have. We always sometimes sit there and we forget the most simple things, the thing of having a paycheck that comes in at the end of the month, of having a community, of having friends, of having families that love us, of having a roof over our heads. We always take sometimes the most simplest things for granted, but those are the simple things that you already provided us. People always want to say they want to come forth and pray to you for your blessings, and when those blessings come is where they lose it, and they only want to be praying in that side full of pain. And that is the difference, Lord. We want to come together. We want to praise you in the good, in the bad, and especially in the good. We always want to give thanks to you for what you have done for us. So as we close up this week, and again, just praising your name to the higher and higher level, we will always be leading and trying to be by your example, Lord. So please, forever and ever, we pray this in your heavenly name. Amen. All right, Chad. If you guys are in agreement, you guys can drop amen there. Why is that so loud? Sorry, Chad. You guys can drop an amen, because we know if there's more than two, he is here and present with us. So let's get right into it, Chad, starting off with the fundamental chat as always. Chad, please just let me know. I don't know why this seems so loud right now. Just let me know if it is loud there. But Chad, let's get into it, starting off with the fundamentals. So what we are looking at today, core PCE came out at 230, so nothing we really gonna have to focus on too much over there. Kigo, the Chad. Okay, guys, I'm saying, I'm guessing the volume is okay. Just let me know, please, Chad. I don't know why it's very loud in my ear right now. It's okay, all right. But what we want to see, 4 o'clock, you have consumer sentiment, and I'm actually surprised. Chad, correct me if I'm wrong here. Isn't Chicago PMI at least? I know it's not normal New York, but we know obviously Chicago is still there. isn't it normally an orange folder? Like, correct me if I'm wrong there. I'm pretty sure this is normally orange. But obviously we know PMI for Chicago there 345, so we definitely should see some impact there on the indices side of things. And then consumer sentiment at 4 o'clock, and that should be it. You are right. Okay, so that's interesting. I wonder why it's a yellow folder this time around. But again, so we know basically we should see yes, it changed, it was orange. Okay, yeah, so what we want to see now today, Chad, going over to the charts, very, very simple. If we are already looking at that idea of what's happening with the charts and with the fundamentals, when markets open, we're probably going to want to be in and out. We're going to want to see what's going to happen here, be in, see volume, and if this thing's just going to chop, that's when we already know this just isn't the day for us. So we're going to see what happens there. But wrapping up with the dollar, as you guys know from yesterday, we broke back under that key area of resistance. What's going to happen now? Typical pullback. You want to first see, is it going to hold as resistance to first continue bearish? If it obviously holds around this area, what do you want to see? Finally to break support and then back to the top side. So what can we expect? If this is going to hold as resistance, it probably dollar wise is going to chop around over here. Otherwise, we should be expecting actually a big push from the dollar. So we'll see what's going to happen here. Let me just, I don't know why these drawings are going all funny out. Let me just get rid of these things. What we are going to want to expect here is on the 4 hour, you guys can see this candle because that closed in that zone for us. We're going to see this either start to drive or it's going to start to go bearish. Very, very simple stuff there for us now, Chad. So on the 15 minutes, what are we going to look at? Again, we have traded quite bullish. Asia highs, Asia lows. There was your retest back to this level. You have the 200 EMA here on the 15 and everything come into play. So very, very simple. The dollar is either going to range a bit here, or this is where it will find support, or it's going to collapse again, especially with those fundamentals. So the idea that we have fundamentals coming out, this is quite an interesting area for it to be at ahead of that. So we'll just monitor that. Going over to NASDAQ, still trading quite bullish at the moment. As I always say, Fridays we are seeing little slight pullbacks. So nothing too crazy or out of the norm over there. It could get a little bit choppy, but we're just going to monitor it. You can see at the difference here. Traded bullish, came for the down to the retest of this key area before pulling bullish again. Now we broke. Is this just going to be our retest and then going bullish again after that? So as I say, we'll just keep monitoring that. But it is, we're basically expecting chop here today, Chad. Like that's the reality of it. It's what we just want to expect. Grabber kick could be coming into play here. Obviously traded all the way down. Asia lows, there's your EQ. If it is going to hold, go bullish. Asia highs will become your target. That remains untested, so we'll just monitor for that. Going over to US 30, we're going to see also trading bearish. Same thing again, yeah, typical pullbacks on a Friday. But one thing I want to take note of, Chad, now two things which make it interesting. Again, if you've ever seen me trade these pairs, if I ever see a doji on US 30 on a daily time frame, you should already know what that means for me. What is going on there? You should already know what that means for me. But what I do want to see, which again is a little bit of a problem, is we just didn't take out the low. If we did this and turned around, it would have been a whole different story for us. But we still have that daily low there to watch out for. On the 4 hour, now this is where again it gets interesting. We always talk about it. You can see there now, you have those lows, body lows, your fake out. The fact that it's going quite convincingly, holds Asia lows, you want to see that move to the top side. So US 30, if things go well for us, we could maybe see a very, very big day here today on US 30. Because what happened, you had Asia highs, Asia lows, no fake out. So as beautiful as this would, technically on the rules of the grabber, this wouldn't have been a trade here for us, unfortunately, to take those sells, which obviously played out very, very nice. But right off the EQ, so as we can see coming now, daily S1, again we don't just randomly choose these levels. If this gets back into Asia low, same as yesterday's trade that took us forever, if we can get into the Asia range, Asia highs untested, and as I say, you want to see that drive and flip. So this thing could have a very, very nice day today. Previous daily highs all the way up there close to all-time highs, so it could be a very nice one for us. So we'll monitor that, see what happens. Then closing off with gold. Gold's still going bullish. I said to you guys yesterday, once we got to this area, that psychological 3400, if we held that level and everything went to plan, this thing was going to go bullish. That's still the same outlook here. So again, 4-hour time frame, moving very, very nicely. Nice pullback and continuation. Once you get above these highs, I think that thing is just going to continue flying. Asia lows held very nicely the whole day. A little bit of a test holding. There comes your fake out, which guys always go your liquidity sweep. And then coming back in, holding support, and there's your move to the top side. Asia highs and tested, which now it hits. So very simple, yeah. If you get above this now, continue. Daily R1 becomes your target and that key area for us. But Chad, we basically have a minute 20 seconds left. I'm gonna get ready for the cracker to see. As I said to you, we will trade that live with you guys. Just want to have a look quickly on what we are doing over there. Alright. Okay, just so the chat, you guys are aware, Cracker is looking for bars. Okay, so Cracker would be looking for bars, but, and this is a very big but, Friday, we have, firstly, as we said, we have end of month. You have Friday, which is pullbacks. And then secondly, this very key thing, which was a brick wall for us yesterday, Asia lows. If we hold underneath Asia lows, I'm not happy taking a buy underneath here. So an A grade setup would be that we kind of have momentum, break there, and we go for it. That would be chef's kiss. But anything else, I think, will be a little bit choppy. But yeah, there's it, baby. Markets open. Ding, 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 ding. Round 10. Fight.
Round 1. Fight.
So if we can get a close here, Chad, in Asia, into the Asia range, I will then take that bar. Just so we're on the same page here, Chad. People stop listening after you say Crackers looking for bars. I am again also nervous. The EQ is there, so there is very good chance, but I do just like it. Alright, Chad, that is it. I am in the Mars. We'll see what's gonna happen. Are we gonna finish off with a great week? Yeah. Or we're gonna see what these markets have for us. Now this thing breaks back under Asia lows. Chad. So it'll be quick sticks here for us. But it's a good thing. As we stand at the moment, Chad, if we lose this trade, we are up just over 9% for the week. So, not a bad week. Key the thing you notice, is it to open it for better breathing? Yes, my brother, it is. If this thing closes, yeah, now, Chad. Not good. Not good. Keys, can you stream alone every New York so we can get the crack? So there's that close underneath. You're not the biggest fan. Like, Chad, I'm already gonna tell you now, I might be a bit degen. If this thing breaks now and we get taken out and it gives us any type of pullback, I might take a short then. Just so when I do it later, if you guys will be like, Keegan, what are you doing? I feel like this is the same as yesterday. I'm looking at the other pairs here. NAS and everything selling off, and yeah, we are buying USD again. Chad, just interesting fact for you guys. This now, when that candle closed, we would have normally closed the cracker. Again, that is me holding on again, same as yesterday. The rule of the cracker is if you're not in profits by the end of 90 seconds, there's a very, very good chance the trade's going to go against you. So again, just for interest's sake, a proper cracker trade, this candle closure over here, you would have killed the trade. Alright. That is just proven off of stats. Now let's see if it plays out again. This, you're literally gonna watch me get chowed here, but it will also show you the proven point of why we journal. Keys what you do with pub entries, you just hold on and stick to your plan until it all plays out. No, my brother, I literally just answered. Yeah, yesterday I said to the guys how many times when, for example, we should have killed that position. I left it purely. I left it, and that, as I said, you kind of is me being DJ just because I had a very, very good week. And the same as, yeah, we should have literally closed at break even on this position, because that's what the stats tell us. But I am still holding. So again, that's just me being a bit of a DJ now. But yeah, because as I said, Chad, this is that case now. You literally seen it. It's broken underneath. It's holding underneath. If this rejects, this thing is gonna chow us. I see it. Sorry for not listening. Nah, no stress, bro. No stress. I think at this point, this is already the longest cracker trade I think ever. I'm still stuck on my EU setup. Close the position, market close, open it again at Asia open. Hey, lol. We go about 34.06 close just before the news. Guess it is what it is. News is gambling. I agree with you there. We will not be moved. This is the same play of yesterday. It's like the markets were like, Keegan, we saw how much you enjoyed being an investor yesterday. We thought you like to do it again today. Sure. Cracker extended edition. Keys, what do you think of DXY? So I was waiting for my stuff to load in here. I can't see anything. We are still holding that key area. Yeah. Yeah, there comes that hold. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, Chad. This is the point where you either get child. So as I said to you, this is where, if I wanted to go full on gambling, you want to start looking to sell. But yeah, as I said, this is full on gambling mode. If you wanted to do that, this is where I would sell now, because I literally would have my stop maybe just above those highs. You could even say a 30 and break all the way down, because now you're gonna have a much tighter stop and do that. As I said, I'm not doing that. I'm still in the cracker trade, but that would be our gambling position. Yeah. Taxi stuck in traffic yesterday, bro. Rex, I'm going with his keys. What do you think about? You already saw that. So that's TPO and gold. Finally, beautiful stuff. This is where I'm like, Chris, going to take a pee, lol. Keys, you don't use the second position as last resort. I do every now and again. I won't lie to you. There is times I scale in on positions, but that I don't say to you guys, because again, that is aggressive and I don't recommend it. So for example, like something stupid. Let me just show you. So how I've obviously adapted my fib. That was my entry to stop loss. You guys can see there. So again, when we get to these type of points, so when I'm trading in drawdown, just to give you guys a little tip here. So when I'm using it against my move, all right. So then you want to kind of be looking at these points. So you're 38. When I talk about a retest, you want to be looking to 61. And when I trade for a re-entry, I look at my 38. So this is where I theoretically would re-enter a second position, because once it gets above here, this is where you want to be looking. So for example, what happened here with this position closed above that, meaning I feel a lot more comfortable about us going bullish. Obviously it just works as just the Asia range we broke back into, but if we closed underneath this, there's a bigger chance we are coming back down, so I can actually kill the second position very, very quickly. But what this also allows for me is that when I'm doing this, when I monitor this, so for example, when this position even got to the 61 and above, this position I'm basically already hit neutral. So now, even though I'm at break even on my position, I'm actually already up on my position now. So as I said to you guys, I don't recommend this, because this is just the more advanced tricks that we have when we trade, but I don't recommend them to other people, because again, that's I'm okay taking a big loss, but I know other people aren't like that. Might even hold it over the weekend. Rick's percentage, very brave. Just a 2%. So that's what I say. I don't want to recommend those things to you guys, but that is the plan. Just build my capital. I'm done with trading. Good luck, guys. Hey, Donnie, what did you do, bro? What were you trading? This is the big one for us, Chad. We got to get through the EQ. Okay, Chad, just to show you guys what I'm going to do now, I've moved my stops to this point. If you guys were paying attention earlier, you know why my stops are there. Obviously, you have Asia lows there, but this technically is my break-even point. So, I'm moving my stops to there, because now what happens, I've got a bit more breathing room on the trade, but I've still got to break even if anything doesn't go to plan. This is what we want to see. Just run for us. So there's Asia highs in play now. If I was you, Chad, again, if this was not where you were, if you are in here, I would go normal, break even on the position. Why? Because Asia highs, this is what we need to also see. So yes, you've got above the EQ, but now we have the test of Asia highs, and that can be the move to go bearish same time. That is literally the last key area. So either it runs for us now, or this is where she can turn around. Chat, if you guys don't mind, there's currently 230 of you here. Please drop a like if you haven't yet. It just helps with the channel and all that algorithmic stuff. Come on, do it for the boys. See if we can end a good week here, Chad. Come on. Come on, you steady. I'm even moving it to full break even over there, guys, so technically we'll be up if it closes, but just because again, if it breaks Asia highs and breaks back under the EQ, it can literally just go into chop city again, and I'm not even gonna waste my time with that. Come on. Okay, that's me, Chad. I'm out. I'm out at break even on that position. Well, a little bit up, but it's kind of irrelevant. But that was that. Nas absolutely shits in the bed. Alright, chat. So that was our trade there. Obviously, you guys all saw that there. We are going to move on. We're going to see what else can we find here. That can be the sell coming that we were talking about. Nas at that key area. And gold just climbing. Keys, am confused. I hit stop loss on that trade, or am I tripping? Stable, I think you tripping, my brother. Your stop loss was not in the same position. But we did not hit stop loss on that trade, my brother. I saw Easy Equities be promoting a new scheme where investors can now borrow against their holdings. It's not something new, but for retail, this can be. Ooh. I am also out. What was your stop loss? Chad, wait, hold on. Where did you guys enter? Because this is my first question, now. Because we were in, this was the lowest point of the trade. This, was the lowest point. And our stop loss, I think, was like, somewhere. Because even if we do that, let's just show you guys. We entered on this close over here. Just so you guys can see I'm not talking shit. That's a 60 pip stop, which you guys know the cracker is. So we did not hit stop loss. Geeks, just keep in mind, J Money is going to win this trade. Yesterday made dip. That's what I said to the guys, go break even, because this Asia high was going to be the thing for USD to sell off. Might be the spread. Some are so wide you sometimes take it for a ranging trend line. I made the exact same moves as Keys and also to my positive break even. Yeah, go over weekend, guys. Monday we go heavy, new month. Hey. Yeah, we're gonna just do a little bit more. I mean, obviously Chicago PMI came out a little bit lower, but at 4 o'clock we have consumer sentiment. We'll see if that does something for us, but otherwise I think that's pretty much it then. You could enter aggressive sells, Chad, but that's just not for me. Keeks, that sell be selling. Why did you say we can go full margin on that sell though? 50 cal. Technically today, I'm gonna say Nas is leading. And I think that's based off, obviously, the fundamentals on the earnings. But, this whole week it has been US City leading. But I think today I'm going to say Nas is leading. I took profit on US City at Asia high, so it worked out for me in this case. Hey, beautiful, bro. Once this was under that 200, beautiful. Gold, the problem is just with gold, guys. I said to you, it's nice, but obviously you know I don't trade two things at once. But this trade, that was market open. So if this gave a retest for me, I would have then looked to go long. But just executing there underneath the weekly R2 that I can reject off of, that's a no-brainer. So I couldn't have taken anything on gold. So if it runs, it runs. So we're just gonna see what that news is gonna be now at 4 o'clock, guys. See what happens there for us. We know the guys here. Key say buy Oaks, buy without any explanation and wonder why they blow. This music making me want to take another trade. Hey. Zaba was it 60 pips because the stop loss for the cracker is 60 pips. Keys, what do you call the session between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m.? If Asia is between 1 a.m. and 6 a.m., it's not a session, bro. I'm not gonna go into that, but yeah. It's not, if you want to technically, if you call it, it's not a session. Join a cold Heineken watching the stream. Hey, that's the laugh, bro. We're just trying to see what's gonna happen over here. That could be a nice chance as a re-entry to sell here now. Yeah, Chad. This technically could be a nice position to re-enter and go for those sells, because now you've tested the 200. It looks like it's holding. This could be a nice entry, and you can be quite aggressive with that 30 stop. But again, you've got news coming out in literally almost 2 minutes, so it's up to you. As I say, if this is something you don't want to go for, I mean, you can get literally a quick 1 to 2 on that trade, but it's all up to you if you are one to risk. Everything else for me, like, this is a valid trade. It's just if you want to risk it to 2 minutes before news coming out. So again, Keys, if you were a DJ and with all this volume, would you still sell indices? Jake, does that answer your question, bro? Yeah, this is where I would sell. So this would be the real one. But Chad, you know, this is where it gets interesting. You guys were here the other day. Now, is this where you trade with logic? Because if logic tells me I want to sell here, should I not buy here now? That's the real question. Observation, my son. Have a lacquer one, guys. See you next week. Shop for the stream, Keys. Hey, cheers, my brother. Have a good one. Which guy was selling gold in London? You know, those for sure, Keys. Haven't had a Heineken in ages. People saw the trade plan and they're already in. They'll ask the questions later. Hey. So this would be the trade. I'm taking it off so that you guys aren't. I'm not in that trade. I promise you I'm not in it. But that would be the logical area for me to sell. Anything after that, but as I say, you guys know, I mean, 40 seconds to news event. I'm not going to be in a trade now. Let's see. 10 seconds. Is consumer sentiment going to give any volume to the market? So let's have a look. Okay. Anything? Alright. Looking like it wants to reject a bit. What did it come out as? Don't tell me 40 seconds. Oh my word. What is this market doing? We want to know. We want to know. Nothing drastic, but so nothing crazy on a mid-tier data event. Don't think it's going to do anything. Chad, I think we're honestly going to get ready to wrap it up there then. It is month end. Markets are just not doing anything. Nothing crazy for us. You had that sell-off from Asia highs. NAS, absolutely melting, but even the fact that it's pulling back a bit now and it's in no man's land, you don't want to be getting involved with that. Gold, bullish, but as I said to you guys, if you could have been aggressive with it earlier, but at that time I was in the US30 position, so that didn't work for me. But daily R1, as you said, you guys, the whole idea was if you go to the 5-year quickly, once you had this holding as support on Asia highs, the break above, you could have entered. Again, very aggressive, being right underneath the weekly R2, and after holding Asia highs, what's your target? Daily R1. So that would have been a very, very nice trade there. As I said, I'm in US30. I do not take multiple trades at a time, so that's just unfortunate with us. But again, still a very, very good week. Closed at basically now. $9.657% for the week. So, I mean, I'll take it. Not a bad week. So we'll take that, Chad. Again, nothing crazy. Going into next week on Monday, let's just have a look here. US bank holiday. Alright, Chad, so let's remember that means very simply there probably will not be a New York stream on Monday then with the US bank holiday. Tuesday PMI, so we're going to start nice and hot. Wednesday, what do we have? We have job opening. What is, oh Chad, it's NFP week, baby. Thursday would be unemployment claims, PMI again for services. Is it right? Friday, NFP next week. Woo, gonna be exciting stuff there, Chad. Looking forward to that one. Hopefully get that markets moving again. But I think, Chad, that is pretty much gonna be it. We're not gonna force anything. No crazy moves over there. It is a good week. Thank you, Kigo. Blessed and safe weekend, everyone. 9%, that's 9K USD. Hey, brother, it's a grind, but we just keep moving, brother. We keep moving. So, Chad, again, to you guys, thank you for everything. Thank you for always supporting us, being here with us. We truly are one of the best communities in the game. And as I said to you guys, again, safe travels to Monaghan. He hits the road tomorrow. To all of you guys, enjoy the time with your family, your loved ones. Just rest up, and then we come back strong. It is the first on Monday. And as I say, Project G, all of the guys, we are going to kick things off big time on Monday. Next week, a lot of big announcements, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. And we're super, super close to the 24-hour stream announcement as well. So, again, keep a lookout for that. But, Chad, thank you to all of you guys. Again, don't go trade now and try to force something and turn a good week into a terrible week, or have a decent day and now because you have a very bad loss at the end of a Friday and then it's into the weekend and you have to wait 3 days to try and make your money back, just walk away, call it a day then if you want to. Again, I'm not saying don't trade anymore, just if it's not your plan, don't force it, Chad. But thank you again to all of you guys. So I'm going to see you guys on Monday, same time, same place as always. And you guys know the drill, Chad. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers, Chad.
Pull you close to me, it's coming over. Washing over.